Never plan your day more than 65%. Never, never. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they are planning a day, a week, a month, but let's just for now stay on a day. One of the biggest mistakes is just planning the whole day perfectly, as if everything is going to be perfect, no interruption, no unexpected things. Oh no, 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 everything perfectly, and the activities one after the other, hour after the hour. It's a big mistake to plan it on 100% mentality. Is That is why you stay until midnight in the office. That's why you're working every single moment. That's why there's never time for anything. And it happens because of that. It happens because of planning and just trying to put everything in the day. So why is that? Why is this concept, this 65% concept that I'm sharing with you, that maybe you haven't heard before? It is because, first of all, I mean, life is not a linear thing. I mean, life is not it's not a straight line. Life doesn't work that way. We know that. Life has, unexpected things happening, curves. I mean, just think about life. Anything, anything in life that you can think of. I mean, the sea, the mountains, the ocean. This is not a straight line. Any straight line that you see, that you find, a human being draw that line. You know what I mean? So there's no straight line. You gotta leave space for the interruptions, for the unexpected thing happening. You gotta leave space for the inaccuracy that always exists in all of us when we are planning and we think that, oh no, I think this is gonna be made in just 45 minutes, and then it turns out that it takes 2 hours or 1.5 hours. So we gotta leave space for those things. So that's why I say that never plan more than 65% of your time. And another thing is, I mean, when you plan under this concept, you're gonna find out you're gonna feel more. It's gonna be easier to stay in this habit of planning every single day, no matter what, and don't start your day until it is finished. Not starting your day until it's finished. Uh, uh, because one of the things that happen to people is, oh no, they get pissed off, they get so frustrated, so bad, because they say, oh, this whole thing of planning, it doesn't work with me, it just doesn't apply because of all of the interruptions that happen to me. I plan something, and just something completely different happens, the day goes completely different. That one of the key reasons is that you are planning in a way that doesn't work. You know what I mean? Okay, when you are planning, how do you make this happen? There's an amazing book called The Art of War, The Art of War, and we know that we have heard of that book, and it says that a battle is won before it is ever fought. Actually, I learned this concept starting the life of Dwight Eisenhower. We know that person. He was the general that led the troops of the United States during World War II. And then he became president of the United States. You win the battle before it starts. So I share this concept because you have to determine that first at the beginning of the day. When you're planning, I always recommend my clients to use the ABCDE method. That's for me one of the most amazing and complete structures and systems to plan a day. When you are planning a day, you write down all the things that you have to do, and then you prioritize those things as categories. I are the things that are the most important. B are things that are medium importance. C are things that are important for others but not for you. D are things that you delegate, and one thing that people forget, E are things that you eliminate. And this is really key. This is really key. When you are organizing a day, you just write down. You write down, or it can be digital, at an app, with an app. You can write down everything that you are supposed to do on that day, and then you start evaluating. You gotta find out things that you have to eliminate. You gotta find out things. Eliminating doesn't mean that it will never be done. It means that you put that off until some other day. I mean, 2 days later, 1 day later, 3 days later. So eliminating activities, putting things off, procrastinating things, procrastinating, you heard me right, is key in order to have a day where you get things done, and then you have time for the family and time for yourself, and time for another thing. So this is really, really key. So Remember, you win the battle before it starts, before it is fought. So thank you very much for watching this video. One last thing before wrapping this up is that this concept of 65%, it can be lower if you're an assistant. If you're an assistant secretary, it can be 50 to 55%. Yeah, it can be that way. But in general, standard number, 65% is the number when you're planning a day. So always leave space for unexpected things, for our inaccuracy, for interruptions, all the stuff that happening during the sometimes stressing work day. So yeah, if you want to know more about this, just let me know. I'm here. I help a lot of people, dozens of people, become really productive in nine weeks, just 9 weeks. So thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Thank you.